88 as we continue. See what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
Continue with a little foodie theme.
You're so smooth, aren't
Come
you?
on, Foxy, what do you have for us?
Well, a lot of people will be going for a less than healthy curry this weekend, but imagine a curry that was not only good for you, but the healthiest meal in the world. That's the claim being made by the chef and food writer, Gurpareet Bains, about a curry that he's developed, and he's brought some in for us to try. Hello, Gurpareet.
Oh, thank you for having me tonight.
You're very, very welcome. Now, does your creation have a name?
Yes, it's chicken with blueberries and cinnamon and goji berry pilau.
OK, now you say that every serving contains the equivalent of 49 helpings of spinach, 23 bunches of grapes or 9 portions of broccoli. How did you work that out?
That's correct. OK, there's a scale which is released by the United States Department of Agriculture, and it's called the ORAC scale, and basically all of the highest antioxidizing foods are listed on there, and with spices we have a lot of antioxidants in there. So there's a lot of cinnamon in there, turmeric, blueberries, and of course there's goji berries in the rice.
And of course the spices would only really work with Indian food. That's the point, isn't it?
That's correct. So in Indian food we can bring in the Mediterranean style of cooking, the olive oil and tomatoes. We can bring in the Japanese food, the seaweed, and then we can bring in the thing that's Indian, which are the spices. So we can only do it in one place.
But you had to get the taste right. Do you want to have a go, Chris, and let us have your verdict?
Well, it smells fabulous. It smells mild, but I have a suspicion it's going to have a kick in its tail.
I've kept it mild.
Oh, that is...
Yeah?
That is... I love curry. It's probably my favourite meal, and that is as good as it gets.
Now, it took you 2 years to develop this.
Oh,
what were you
man.
experimenting with? Was it the quantities? You had to get the quantities like at optimum levels for the optimum health benefits?
Okay, well, I have to use a certain type of spice. For example, the top 3 spices would be cloves, turmeric and cinnamon, so I had to work around restricting what types of spices I would use, so that would take a lot of time, obviously.
And this is all part of a big Indian superfood project you've got going on. What is that?
That's correct. I have a book coming out in June, which is a collection of all of the recipes. They're Indian superfood recipes.
That is one of the best curries I've ever had in my life.
That is quite something coming from Chris Evans,
Well,
I think,
Chris,
because he's had a lot of curries in his life.
Yes, I hear. But it will actually take you, the curry itself takes less than 15 minutes to make, and the pilau too, and it's low fat, incredibly healthy.
How do you think this will go down in India?
Well, already the India Times have been talking to me today. They've already published a story, so the Indians are quite excited that finally we can prove that our food is as healthy as any of them.
Sorry, Chris, what were you going to say?
Forget it. I'm just over here. Don't worry about it.
And you're not worried about the controversial claim of it being a superfood. Some people say, is it actually scientifically proven to be, good for preventing cancer and that kind of thing? If it's that good, exactly.
Yeah.
It is scientifically proven. All of the information comes from the United States Department of Agriculture. So they've just recently released the top 500 healthy foods, and most of them, 25%, are spices. After that we get the goji berries and blueberries and so on, so it's proven.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Gurpareet Bains.
Thank you. Good night.
Can we just ask you, if Nigel takes a week off before Christmas, which he might be doing...
Nigel's our food guy.
Would you come in and just teach our listeners how to cook that one curry?
I would love to.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd love to, Chris.
That would be fantastic.
Great.
Do you want a taste?
Yes.
Have a taste of that.
Have you got a clean spoon, please?
We're not on air now, yeah?
Yeah, we
Yeah, we are
on
on
there.
there. Yeah, we're still on there. Yeah.
I'm going to taste this.
Well, that's what we do. We just stay on the air. That's the deal. Taste that, Foxy. Come on. How good?
Wow.
How
That
good?
is
How good is that?
amazing. Really incredible.
What
It
does
does feel like it's good for you, doesn't it?
What is the top line taste there that we could? Because I don't know about the different flavours.
You can really taste cinnamon. Then underlying there is garam masala, and then blueberries instead of tomato, and yogurt.
If I hadn't met Tash, if I hadn't met my current wife, I'd be asking you to marry me right now.
I'm available, nearly divorced.
Let's leave that there. Foxy, thanks so much. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Your Mr. Fox is in.
Yes, he is.
He's back from Italy.
We're about to go out.
You got your little Friday date night.
Yeah.
Always good news.
Right.
And let's go to the telephones now and talk to Anna Wally. Hello, Anna.